Okay, everyone, I am back. And the first thing we're going to do, and you're going to do this in your game too, we're going to populate the blacksmith shop, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to separate your loot deck. Okay, over here, that's your common, white, uncommon, green, rare, blue, purple, rare, and orange is legendary. All of your junk loot and all of the underworld artifacts are going to get set aside. Okay, fabled gear is in here too. Fabled gear could show up, but it's high. It's a high price. So what we're going to do is let's look at our scenario page. And remember, you're going to refer to this for setup. Hopefully you can see this. We're playing a normal difficulty, and then we're going to get up to the bazaar and everything else to set up. So if we notice here, on normal, there's going to be 12 white items, common items, in the blacksmith shop. 12. I'm going to set this over here. Here is our white items right here. Now, that's something I wanted to say too. And I've said this before. I hate complex games. I cannot stand complex games. I mean, I have Mage Knight. I do like that game, but that was a bear to learn. Dungeon Crusade is easy. It's vast. It's easy stuff. So I did want to say that before. So we can see we have to populate 12 items in the blacksmith shop. We have all our white common items, right? So we're going to shuffle them. And hopefully we get some weapons, because we want our heroes. That should be your first priority. Crusader pro tip number 13. Always get your weapons first. You know, they have starting weapons, but you want your other hand to have one. So that should be good. So let's go up here. Notice right here for common, we're going to just start flipping cards over. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? We're going to set this aside because we're going to have to shuffle the whole loot deck when we're done. So I'm going to set that over here. And I'm not going to go over all these right now. When the heroes shop, that's where we're going to go over that. So you can see we got a shield, a necklace, a ring, another necklace, some armor, and there's some of our weapons right there. We're going to set that there. Common loot is done. That's what you're going to be able to choose from, or what we're going to be able to choose from. Let's go right down here. The next one, 10. We're going to have 10 green or uncommon items. Here's this. I'm going to give this a shuffle real quick. I think these were pre-shuffled too. But you always want to separate your loot deck. That's what I was saying. You always want to separate your loot deck into those 5 colors, okay? So what's that again? We're going to have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're not going to thumb through this right now. When we get into playing, we're going to, but there's some good stuff in there. There's a few weapons. Staff of Moon Fury, that'd be good for our wizard. Vengeful Cleaver, good for our barbarian, gives a +2. So we're going to keep going with this. I think you're getting how this goes, right? So I'm going to try to be quick now. We're going to have 8 blue, 8 rare items. Here we go. We got those. Give this a quick shuffle. So, and I think you can see it's always going to change. You know, you're never going to see the same items twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Legend Fabled Gear just showed up. Let's go right to that. Ashara's Scepter of Truth. Fabled Gear is gear that belonged to the characters in the story I wrote for Dungeon Crusade. Carries a high gold cost, but they're pretty powerful. So we'll come back to that. Ring of Vengeance, that's good. Staff of Merciless. The Slicer, Heart-Sinking Dagger, Amulet of Might and Magic, Gloves of Isto. Okay, so we got that. Moving right along. Purple, we're going to have 6. Oops, I just knocked the gold over. We'll have 6 of the Epic. Take this. Okay, so 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A lot of weapons came up. So there we go. We got some of those. Axe of the Black Hand. Belt of the Warlord, Silver Moon Blade, Axe of Nightmares. So that's cool. We got a lot of good weapons. Lastly, we're going to take the Legendary. And Legendary, going right down, we're going to have 4 Legendary. Because you see, as they go up in rarity, it's less and less. Oops. Okay. Should be good. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take a look what we got here real quick. Magister Treads, that's good. That'll give us a +4. +2 to Wisdom. Nightbane Dagger, Staff of Dark Twilight, Armor of the Maidens. So, okay, so there you go. Blacksmith is populated. And I knocked my gold over. So that's how that works. And I'll tell you, I'm going to put you here. So when I break away, I'm going to shuffle up the loot deck. And we'll get this going. Okay, that's done. The next thing we're going to do, and this is a very cool one. See right here, the encounter deck? You are going to get 86 encounter cards, okay? 10 of those encounter cards are interlude. Okay, these are interlude cards. All interlude cards are, it throttles the encounter deck, okay? For example, a faint light cascades into an adjacent chamber, revealing skeletal bones and broken weapons, where perhaps a battle took place hundreds of years ago. The torchlight gently illuminates the chamber inside and allows you to see a weapon rack and a few wooden crates. So these are just, they're nothing. It throttles the encounter deck, and there's nothing, bad or good that's going to happen. But what you're going to do is you're going to separate all of these, all your encounter cards, and just keep one out, because one always goes on top of the encounter deck. Because when the heroes start out, nothing's going to happen yet. They're just getting into the dungeon, so it's appropriate we leave one out. But what we're going to do is, you're going to take the rest of the 76 unique encounters, and I already did this over there to save time, but I took all 76 of the encounters that where there's environments and challenges and events, and I shuffled and I dealt 30 out. Okay, so we're going to set our interlude card aside. We're going to take the 9 other interlude cards and shuffle those in. I'm going to reshuffle these when we break away to get it really good and shuffled. But that's basically what you do. Remember, 30, put the 9 interlude cards in there. Interlude card goes on top. That's done. Treasure chest deck is real simple. You just shuffle the treasure chest deck, put it there, and so on and so forth for the other decks. Now, another cool thing we're going to go over. See the Academy right here? All the heroes, let me tell you how long this took to write all the 110 special abilities. All the heroes and the expansion heroes are up there, maybe chilling out in the village. All of the heroes have 9 special abilities. But, there's like 3 unique ones. Like, for example, the knight has charge, protector, and tactical warfare. Every game, and you don't get to choose. The Academy will tell you what's available for your heroes. Only 2 of the 3 are available. And why I did that is it keeps the game fresh. Because you're going to have some players that's going to say, oh, I want charge and protector. The Academy will tell the heroes, we have these available for you. So quite simply, I'm going to move the camera back here so I'm not bending over there. This is how you populate the Academy. We have our 9 special abilities, right? They all go up to level 3. So there's, like a charge. This goes level 1, 2, and 3. Protector and tactical warfare. We're going to shuffle these. You can't look. So you shuffle them like this. And then you go to the bottom card. Tactical warfare. That's the first that the Academy has available for the night. We're going to put this up here in the Academy. Go to the bottom of the deck again. Charge. Okay, so that right there is what the Academy is going to be versed in. So then, of course, you would take the rest of those. So like Protector won't be in there. So we're just going to take the protector ones out. See how that works? So the knight can get trained in tactical warfare or charge. Quite simple. And it keeps the game fresh. You know, it's always going to keep you that random factor that we like about, you know, what could show up. Next one here is the archer. We're going to shuffle this. And we're going to go right to the bottom. Pinning shot, and I'm hoping dual shot comes up. Crippling, no, so crippling shot and pinning shot are going to be the two abilities that are going to be there. So I'm going to take out dual shots because they're not going to be in there. So hopefully next game maybe those will show up. So you see, so there's those 6 cards of the archer. And I'm coming up on the 12-minute mark. So I'm going to break away real quick, and I'm going to come back, and we'll see the rest of the abilities that the heroes have. Again, I hope you know this will go much quicker for you, but I'm taking the time to explain a little bit of the setup for you, and I hope that you're enjoying this. So I will be right back with you.